The friendship torch in the foreground and the Tower of the Americas behind it. Two of the signature sites here in San Antonio. And before we get going, let's hear.
Hey, Kevin.
It's a terrific story. David, thank you. And now the Lakers starting group. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Miracle Man in at the point guard position. And for San Antonio, Rudy Gay is out there with Pirtle. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Derek White. And it's DeRozan in at small forward. Miracle Man, the pass to Davis. Over Gay. And Drummond kicks to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. LeBron with the block. Here's Miracle Man. He's covered by Murray.
And guys, it doesn't matter who you're rooting for. You've got to appreciate a reverse jam like that.
Greg, those kinds of dunks are how reputations are built.
Yes.
Murray outside. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Gay with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Oh, and if you were the defense, you have to be right in the jersey of Gay. A knockdown threat on the catch and shoot.
Kept alive. Here's Drummond, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
James looking it over. For Murray. LeBron, no luck. The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's DeRozan. The Lakers with the rebound.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And Davis throws it down.
Well, where the ball goes to Davis to ensure they convert. He's such a reliable finisher.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Knicks in New York. Here's DeRozan. Here's Pirtle. They shoot again. Rebound Andre Drummond. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave them.
Here's Miracle Man. He's covered by Murray. Shot from the wing. And Chris just getting into a new year. Already injuries hitting a couple of teams.
Yeah, Kevin, and the big thing, though, end the year healthy. I mean, get your guys back to 100%. Don't rush them back early.
No good with the elbow jumper.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, you got to be careful around James. Always looking to get to the line whenever you can.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the Spurs with some changes. Eubanks is checked in, and it's Johnson in for Rudy Gay. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Spurs trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's DeRozan missing. Lakers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. D that time from Harrell.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots in this quarter.
And LeBron throws it down.
You got to stay on James in transition. If you give him room to run, he jumps all over.
And there's the pass to Eubanks. DeRozan against James. on the wing, Johnson. They could use a bucket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Davis.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first free throw of the game. Gorgie Dangs checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Murray. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to New York.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
They just appeared lost out there. I mean, it seemed like they were scrambling on the defensive end of the floor.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Kicks to Harrell. Horton Tucker, the pass to Harrell. Rebound by Jang. San Antonio trailing here. 1:15 left here in the first quarter. Mills can't hit. Lakers shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Offensive rebound. Horton Tucker lays it up off the glass.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's Mills. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Passes it to Eubanks. And here's Jang. Spurs passing it around. They get a hand on it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That free throw good from Jang. Miracle Man, he's checked in for the Lakers.
2 shots.
And Jang drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Miracle Man.
Whoa,
what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Here's Vassell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. San Antonio again missing. Pass to Schroeder. Mills with the steal. Pass to Vassell. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Miracle Man. A shot, no good. With 1 on the clock. Not going to go that time. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Lakers lead by 3. Starting out his career, Derek White's been the beneficiary of.
He's been big on me about just believing in myself.
And it seems like White continues to improve every season.
And you know, whenever we rank coaches, we talk about systems, managing personalities, managing game situations, but player development is usually just as important.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Johnson. Mills out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Vassell in at the 2-guard spot. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. To the middle, here's Jang. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Miracle Man. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. And the rejection by Jang. Gay outside. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Oh, my goodness. The speed of Gay is overwhelming for many defenders. He really uses both his size and his quickness in transition extremely well.
Here's Horton Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Horton Tucker's got 5 now.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. A different look now for San Antonio. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Gorgie Dang. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. The Lakers also changing it up. Anthony Davis is checked in for Gasol. And it's LeBron in for Kyle Kuzma. Yep, that one goes in there. Davis has got his second bucket tonight.
Embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
Here's Murray. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
And James drills them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
There's the pass to DeRozan. And another basket for San Antonio.
And DeRozan has really perfected his jumper over the years. He seemed unbothered by the defense.
And he overshot that one, missing. For San Antonio, they've gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The Spurs shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Los Angeles trails by 3. And the layup's good off the glass. James has got 8 points.
And James is super strong, incredible at powering through the defense.
To the inside, here's White. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. And it's good, 2 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
James outside. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. 6 points for Anthony Davis.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Passes it to Gay. Back to Murray. Now Drummond. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And the dunk by James.
Oh, man, I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Each time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
Well, you know, the ball movement was lacking, and you know things got stagnant. That's why that offense looked so off.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Eubanks is checked in, and it's Johnson in for Rudy Gay. Clock at 6. Here's Murray. Here's Eubanks. He's defended by Harrell. Again, the miss by Murray. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them.
And the way James dominates on the offensive end, making it look effortless tonight.
DeRozan passes to Eubanks. Here's Johnson. Makes it off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's LeBron outside. Rebound by Murray. San Antonio trailing here. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Eubanks. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Count that one. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And they double up Davis. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
DeRozan against James. They get the rebound. Eubanks. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
Here's James, and that one drops for him. LeBron's got 14 points.
Oh, powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with... Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Anthony Davis. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Miracle Man. And it's LeBron James. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Here's Davis. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pass to Murray. Now here's DeRozan. That one, no good. James with some nice D. Here's Schroeder. Offensive rebound and finished off by Davis.
Well, if you're the D, you got to box out Davis. That's just common sense, because when you don't, he hurts you for this type of mistake.
The pass to Gay. And no good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Schroeder finds Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
This is what Davis does. He has a wide variety of ways to score. Very few bigs has his level of handle.
DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. White, good.
He's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
And the Lakers call time here. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. And it's in there. Davis has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Oh, the defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact with authority.
Mills looking it over. And it's good off the back rim and in as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Schroeder kicks to Kuzma. Here's Davis. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Oh, this isn't fair. Everything is going AD's way. He's in the zone and scoring at a terrific.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
One-on-one here, and finished off by Davis.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Baseline try. But they'll get another chance.
And this has really always been a staple of his game. You see how confident DeRozan is with that mid-range.
And here's White. He's got 11. Pass to Mills. This one for 3. The Spurs getting another chance here. It's tipped.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical more to redirect shots.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Eubanks has checked in, and it's Johnson in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Jang, and finished off by Jang.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Lakers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And that one falls for Davis.
Yeah, the coaching staff values the effect Davis has on the team. I mean, he's a strong enough player that the rest of the guys can really rally around.
Mills dishes to Jang. Pass to Eubanks. Johnson with it. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
1:32 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Mills. They get it back. Eubanks. And the rejection by Harrell.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
An all-around player. Kuzma is very solid at finding his guys in their spots.
Here's Mills, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
And Mills kicks to Johnson. Good on the bucket. Johnson's got 8 points.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Ritter passes to Davis, and they double up Davis. Here's Harrell, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Harrell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray the pass to Pirtle. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Harrell. Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Agility, height, hands. I mean, Davis has every advantage on this play. The defense can effectively counter him.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
And good on the 2nd, so he makes them both. Here's Miracle Man. The layup missed. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. You've got Jakob Poeltl. DeJounte Murray is out there with Derek White. Then it's Johnson, and it's Eubanks in at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5. Eubanks the pass to Poeltl. Spurs passing it around. Here's Johnson. Count that one.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Johnson against James. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
The Diaz no shot is stopping James when he gets that low in that position. He's too big, too strong in the paint. You got to foul.
Rudy Gay's checked in for San Antonio. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Johnson. And the Lakers also making a change. Drummond's checked in. Here's Murray. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Lakers leading by 4. The drive by James and the dunk by James.
I like the intensity from James, using his speed to knife toward the rim.
Spurs shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Murray surveying the D. Off target on the 15-footer.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Gasol, and he lays it straight in. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Back to DeRozan. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Now Poeltl. Here's Gay. San Antonio again missing. Lakers leading by 10. James finds Gasol. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
He's a phenomenal rebounder. You almost need 2 players to box out Drummond.
Spurs have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. White goes in.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
Timeout. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back, guys.
And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by LeBron. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
On the wing, Davis over Chang. And it's White with the rebound. Spurs trail by 20. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Andre Drummond picks one up. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And he makes the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so Murray nails both of them. Los Angeles leading by 19 points.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, whenever things started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Davis.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Murray. Unloads. And it's sent back by Morris.
Oh, man, look at Morris. Use his reach to turn away a shot. He's excellent at cornering shooters and sending their shots back.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Murray with the jam.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Here's James. The rebound by the Spurs. Knocks it loose. And there's the call on James. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that one misses. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's build. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.